Still on education, the federal government has been advised to abolish quota policy in the Nigerian educational system and to scrap tertiary institutions' admission regulatory body by allowing universities to independently regulate the admission process in order to make academic pursuits easier for the youth. This was made known during an education stakeholders forum held in Abeokuta. KAFTAN Television's Jumoke Adebari once again brings us the report.
It has been observed that the quota policy in the Nigerian educational system has been affecting the growth of tertiary education in the country and changed the career choice of many undergraduates across the country. The chairman, National Scholarship Aid Initiative, made this known during an education stakeholders forum held in Abeokuta, where issues concerning the development of the country's tertiary education administration were discussed. He wants those handling the country's education sector to emulate the style of foreign countries where universities have liberty to set admission standard and admit students across the world, noting that Nigeria can attract many students from other African countries if such initiative is adopted.
Every year, NUC comes with its own quota, JAM comes with its own quota, likewise MBT and some others. At the end of the day, who are the ones suffering for all these things? Is the children of the world, of the so-called masses. And that is why we are agitating for it every year. That this quota system, the idea of JAM saying university cannot admit more than 500 students in one particular institution or 50 students in a particular department is affecting many of these children. I said that quota policy, this idea of this quota system should be completely eradicated. The idea of UTME should be completely eradicated. Let institutions start admitting on their own. The university know what they want. Not you JAM determine for them.
The quota system to me has outlived its usefulness. By the time it was made, it was designed to address some peculiar problems. But the Nigeria of today is quite different from when the quota system was made. So we need to address the current situation in the country. And the current, to me, we should go by merit. Let everybody compete. Let's go for the merit. Let's choose the best. Also, each school should be allowed to design its own admission policy. Nigeria is about the only country in the world where you have this unified examination body, right? It does not promote competition, and that's why you don't have foreign students coming to Nigeria, right? So each school should be allowed, as it's being done all over the world, each school should be allowed to design its own admission policy and set its own examination, so that we have so many foreign.
While speaking on the Student Loan Initiative of the federal government, the educationist described the idea as a good one for the less privileged in the society, but wanted those handling it to prevent the initiative from being hijacked by the privileged ones in the society.
It is a system that was introduced to us last year or before let me say during the old administration. They introduced the idea of loan that they are going to give students up to 10 million naira. 10 million naira, and they are going to refund the money back. But ASU brought it down. This one that Tinubu just introduced, it is a system that is on ground already, which the former administration couldn't implement it. So my own concern about it is this: if there's going to be a genuine purpose on it, it's not going to be given to the child of who is who in this country.
More than 2,400 students were offered scholarship, and parents were advised to continue to support their children through quality formal education and skills in order to be useful in the future. From Abeokuta, Jumoke Adebari, reporting for KAFTAN Television News.